My name is Alaine Perdomo. I am a student at Belize High School and I am a science major. I am involved in the robotics team at school. I joined robotics to explore my interest in STEM and also to practice my skills because it aligns with my career interests in the future with being an engineer. I was introduced to programming and applications, and I gained a lot of skills through that too, such as working with a team and learning how to code as well. So in my free time, I usually hang out with my friends. I live in between the city and Key, so a lot of the time in my free time during the weekends, I usually go back to Key and I have fun with my friends there. Or I also really like to read, so I read a lot. During the pandemic time, like in a year, I read probably around 100 books, so I read a lot. And then I also had a lot of time to review what it was that I wanted to do with my future and a lot of time to explore my interests. So when the pandemic was over and we were allowed to come back to school and socialize with people and with our surroundings, I made sure to take all of the opportunities I could to further my skills that aligned with my interests. So I did that, and then I had a lot of time to form ideas during the pandemic, and when I came back, I made sure to start implementing those in my community. Everyone, regardless of their age, whether they're an adolescent or an adult, has a voice that they can use to make a change. And we can see young people having a voice across the world in being influential in making a change in their communities. My mother inspires me because I've seen the hardships that she's gone through and how she's so successful in her career and what she's done, no matter the discouragement that she's kind of experienced because of her gender or other factors that make her different from the people in her chosen career path. And I think that her perseverance is incredibly, I admire it a lot. If I were Prime Minister for the day, I would want to ameliorate the issues of having a low access to STEM in Belize, and I would do so by implementing STEM opportunities for youth and adults and having and encouraging entrepreneurship in those areas, and also improving access to technology in rural communities and other areas of Belize so that people can use technology to further their passion. If I were able to give advice to the Prime Minister, I would advise him to focus on the Belizeans in our country who have very low access to technology, especially because technology can be so assistive in furthering your passions and a career, especially in modern day society where you have large platforms like social media or digital platforms where you can access a large amounts of people, which can be beneficial in either making a change or business or whatever it is that one is passionate about. I believe Belize has everything you need to live a full productive life and transition into adulthood because it has all of the necessities needed to live, and it also has supportive environments where you can pursue what you want to do, which I think is a necessity. Career-wise, I'd like to be an engineer when I grow up, both aerospace and software, and I'd also like to assist Belize in ameliorating their access to STEM and having opportunities for Belizeans to really pursue their passions in those fields.